A lot of you guys are like CycleCruza. Man, you need to get out of Ohio, dude. You know, come down here, down south, you know, or out to California with much more beautiful weather. It's much better for motorcycle riders. Ohio is just crappy. Cleveland is the mistake by the lake. CycleCruza, you need to get out of there. I'm going to give you reasons why Ohio is actually a great state, especially Cleveland area, for motorcycle riders.
Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Look at those overcast gray skies, which is common here in the wintertime in Ohio. The sun leaves us and it goes down south. But look at this. Look at this is the sun. Ah, look at that. She just brightens the day up. And she's saying, let's go for a ride. Beautiful, man. But I'm going to tell you guys, Ohio is actually not a bad place. It's actually a good place that I recommend for motorcycle riders, especially cruiser riders. Because, first off, we have, I think we're like the number 2 state or 3rd state or something like that with the best drivers, the safest drivers out here. These drivers out here in Ohio know how to drive. They're not crazy like down in Florida and California. They're not stressed out. We got laid back driving. No, there's not a lot of traffic here. We've got a park system like here, but they redid the roads. Look how nice the road is. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. And this, by the way, this is here in the latter part of December, middle part of December here. And I'm riding out here. It's like 50 degrees out here today. And we get a lot of days like that where we can ride. I ride all year round here in Ohio. As you guys know, I've been motovlogging for nearly 7 years. I have yet to miss a winter. We will always get a day where we'll get a snowstorm. It'll come, it'll leave, and then next thing you know, we'll get some days that are 40, 50 degrees. One time we even have 70 degrees in January sometimes we get. It's just you never know what you're going to get out here, but for the most part there will always be some nice days in the winter, a lot of nice days. I actually prefer riding in the winter, the fall and winter, than the summer, because I love being able to control the amount of I can control my warmth here with different layers, with my heated gloves and everything. In the summertime, there's nothing you can do but burn up in your leathers, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do too much. And if you don't wear your gear, obviously it could set you up for a real fooked up day. And you can end up with road rash. So it's not smart to not wear your leathers and your motorcycle gear out here in the summertime. But I'll tell you that we have so many beautiful country roads out here in Ohio. No traffic. You can light it up. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Ah! Back roads. You've seen a lot of back roads. I've ridden all through Ohio. A lot of you guys don't realize that I've been to all through Ohio in a lot of my videos. Ohio tends to look the same, so a lot of you guys think I'm riding in the same areas, but I've been down to, I did the Triple Nickel. I did a full review on it, which is Ohio's Tail of the Dragon, which is nowhere near as good as the Tail of the Dragon, but it's a really awesome road with tons of twisties, switchbacks. It's an hour-and-a-half long, chock full of scenic roads and twisties and everything. It's amazing. And we have our park system here that has some twisties. There's a road that I did a bunch of videos on that it's loaded with twisties. I mean, even though the speed limit's it's only 30 miles per hour, so you're really not supposed to get too cute out here, but and we got a lot of deer sometimes that cross. You have to be careful. But like I said, for cruisers, it's absolutely amazing, but sport bike riders too. You see, I ride sport bike, and you know, I do a lot of cruising, hence the term CycleCruza, but I light it up too. You know, I like to get on the throttle. And stuff. I'm not trying to be a street Rossi out here. But I tell you, for those of you that love just riding and beautiful scenery, Ohio's great. And also, Another thing that keeps me in Ohio here is I don't have to pay state taxes as a small business owner up to $250,000. So if you don't make any, you make $250,000 or less than $250K, you don't have to pay state taxes here. So all I pay is federal taxes. We do have some local taxes for a lot of cities, but there are cities that don't have local taxes. That saves me a lot of money, because I had thought about moving to North Carolina, and I'm like, their small business owners are only exempt up to like $30,000, which is like nothing. So I'd end up paying a lot more living there in North Carolina. So even though North Carolina's got some really sick roads out there, beautiful mountain roads, they got Tail of the Dragon out there, and you know, with the near the Tennessee border. But I tell you, we got a lot of really cool roads out here too, especially in the southeast portion of Ohio. Like I said, I did a review on Route 555 down there, but there's a bunch of other roads down there that's really nice with some twisties. The only thing is, some of the roads, you got horse crap on there because there's a lot of farms around there and some gravel stuff. You don't want to get too cute out there, but it's still a really fun and cool road to ride. And we have Lake Erie here in Cleveland, which I've done a video where I went to Lake Erie and walked along the shore and on the rocks and stuff. It's beautiful. It's nice, right? We have Lake Drive, beautiful ride down the shoreline road over there in Cleveland, and all through northeast Ohio. And I'll tell you, there's a lot of positives here to Ohio. And also, I did a trip way back in my early videos. I did a motorcycle trip down to Amish country, and I had dinner out there. It was really amazing. The Amish, they can throw down with cooking, boy. I'm telling you, man. And good people, really nice people. And that's another thing that's really cool about Ohio that I can sell you on, is that people are really nice here and good. As you saw with my video when I got stranded with my the first ride with my YZ450FX.
This right here, to get it on there, but I don't want to damage your plastic though, man. That looks like
I had people helping me, coming out, a lot of people helping me, trying to help me out, and it was amazing. And they do that out here. But I tell you guys, I lived down in South Florida for 8 years, and you always hear people talk about, oh, you got to move to Florida, it's so nice down there, it's awesome. And that's how I was. And when I moved down there, it was awesome at first, and then having to live and deal with the traffic and humidity, air conditioning breaking, and you burning up in your house, and a lot of a-holes down there, just a lot of rude people. I didn't like it down there after a period of time, man. Now, I even did a video on it talking about how South Florida sucks. I hated living in South Florida, man. I yearned for the seasons, seeing the different seasons here in Ohio again. I missed that. I didn't like it just being hot all the time. And so I'll tell you guys, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And you guys that live out in California, right now they're going to, I heard they're going to pass a tax for you guys that do texts so they can generate more money, man. You guys pay so many taxes out in California, it's not even funny. I feel sorry for you guys, man. There's a price to pay for that paradise out there, and you got smog, just loaded, a lot of illegals and stuff out there. It's just, you guys can have that. I'm out here, look at this, no traffic, baby. I've come to appreciate my home state of Ohio. I like it, especially I don't have to pay state taxes since 2016. I love it, baby. And I recommend you guys, especially you cruiser riders out there, you Harley riders. I'm telling you, man, we got some beautiful scenic roads for you. And police don't really bother you out here, man. That's another thing. We have a lot of police officers that are riders out here, and they'll cut you a break.
I was going to the speed limit. I don't think so. I seen you pulling out of our maintenance drive there. You're practically dragging knees coming around this curve. Yeah, I was going slow though. I watched you around the curve. I wasn't going slow. You're flying. Huh? You're flying. I watched you come around the curve there. Just take it easy, okay?
All right, thanks. I appreciate
That's
that.
all I want. No, I saw you.
All right, I appreciate
I'm just asking you to please take it easy. I don't want accidents in my zone tonight or whatever. Okay.
I'm getting ready to go home.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. I ride, okay?
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm all about it. You ever been down south in the Smokies and that? And you can glide on that sucker and the road conditions are perfect.
They don't really bother us out here too much, man. And it's the non-rider police on a rare occasion you come across you got to be careful of. But for the most part, I've had no issues. You see, I only had one ticket since I've been riding. I only had one ticket ever on a motorcycle my whole life, and that was just a year or so, a couple years ago. But anyways, guys, I know some of you guys are like CycleCruza. You can't sell me on living here because look at LeBron. He went to California. Hey, he'll miss Ohio, man. You know, but he's filthy rich. He has helicopters that can take him away. He doesn't have to deal with traffic, and he lives probably on the ocean or something. He's got some sick, you know, rich people are on a different level. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to deal with the stuff us peasants have to deal with. But anyways, guys, leave your comment. Let's talk about it, guys. What do you think? You gonna move out here to Ohio?
Hit thumbs up, check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.